Okay, today we're going to do some partial fractions, and we're going to start off here with integral of 1 over x squared minus 5x plus 6 dx. And the first thing we want to do is factor out the bottom, and what we're going to get is 1 over x minus 3 times x minus 2. And what we're going to do with this is take the bottom part and split it up into two parts. And we're going to do this by getting a over x minus 3 plus b over x minus 2, which is the same thing as 1 over x squared minus 5x plus 6. And what we're going to do is going to try to find out what a and b are. And the first thing we're going to do is get a common denominator, and that's just going to end up being a times x minus 2 plus b times x minus 3, which equals 1. And to find out a and b, first thing we're just going to do is let x equals 3, and what this is going to do is cancel out the b. So we're going to get 1 equals a times 3 minus 2 plus b times 3 minus 3, which is just going to equal 0. So we're going to end up with a equaling 1. And just do the same thing with b. We're going to let x equal 2 and get 1 equals a 2 minus 2, which will cancel out the a, plus b times 2 minus 3, which is going to get b to equal negative 1. Just plug the b and a back up here to get the integral of 1 over x minus 3 dx minus the integral of 1 over x minus 2 dx. Just going to wind up being natural log x minus 3 minus natural log of x minus 2 plus c. And there we go. It's all good?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, we're here with another example of partial fractions. This one's a little bit more complicated. We're going to start off the same way as the last one, just simplifying the bottom, and basically we're just going to get x times x minus 1 times x squared plus 4. Set it up the same way. 2x cubed minus 4x minus 8 all over our simplified denominator. It's going to equal a over x plus b over x minus 1 plus cx plus d over x squared plus 4. And since we have x squared down here at the bottom, we're going to have to go with cx plus d to solve that all out. And when we simplify denominators and everything with that, 2x cubed minus 4x minus 8 equals a times x minus 1 times x squared plus 4 plus bx times x squared plus 4 plus cx plus d times x minus 1. And same thing with last time, we're going to let x equal 0, so the b, the cx, and the d all cancel out. And when that happens, negative 8 is going to equal a times negative 1 times 4 plus 0 plus 0, because all the rest cancels out. So that leaves us with a equaling 2. And we're going to do the same thing, let x equal 1, so everything cancels out but the b. And that's just going to get us to b equaling negative 2. And to find out the remaining constants, we're going to choose two other values of x. And since we know a equals 2 and b equals negative 2, we can get it 2, b equals negative 2. That's going to get us the equation 2 equals negative c plus d when we plug all that in. And if we do the same thing, letting x equals 2, we're going to wind up with 8 equaling 2c plus d. And now with these two equations, we can find the c and the d, and we're going to do this by subtracting the two equations. So negative c plus d equals 2, and we're going to subtract 2c plus d equals 8. And just solving that, c is going to equal 2 and d equaling 4. We plug that back into the top up here. It's going to get us the integral of 2 over x minus 2 over x minus 1 plus 2x over x squared plus 4 plus 4 over x squared plus 4 dx. And just do an integral of these. It's going to get 2 ln of x minus 2 ln of x minus 1 plus the ln of x squared plus 4, and we'll see if I can squeak this in here at the end, plus 2 arctan x over 2 plus c. And there's your answer.